Two migrants now accused of murdering a 12-year-old Texas girl. Both of them were caught by border agents and released into the U.S. just weeks before this horrific crime. The suspect accused of murdering Maryland mother of five, Rachel Morin, also an illegal immigrant. And we just learned that the migrant accused of raping a 13-year-old in New York City was supposed to be deported 2 years ago. But here's Joy Reid and Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal reacting to the coverage of migrant crime. Watch this.
Here's the three cable networks reporting of this. Was our banner said, soon Biden announces legal protections for undocumented spouses of U.S. citizens. CNN's banner said, Biden announces new protections for some undocumented spouses. Here was Fox's banner. Migrant arrested for raping 13-year-old in New York City.
Yes.
And so I think that's part of the problem, right?
Exactly.
Is that you have
That's
a lot
part
of
the
fear-mongering.
Exactly.
They laughed. Joe Concha is a Fox News contributor, and he joins us now. Joe, this man, it's the essence of evil. He bound and gagged a little girl, raped her, and recorded it. How could you not take that seriously?
As somebody who has a girl that's turning 11 in a month or two, to hear what this man did, this monster, let's not call him a man at this point, who should never have been in this country in the first place and should have been deported a long time ago, as you said, gagging a 13-year-old girl, proceeding to rape her, all while filming the act, is something that one would think, Carly, that all of us, regardless of your political ideology, would condemn times 100. But oh no, this is Joy Reid. This is Congressman Jayapal. And therefore, we get a taste of the thoughts of the two most horrible people on the planet laughing about this or calling it fear-mongering. Yeah, this is just something that Fox News is conjuring up to make people vote for Donald Trump, I guess. No, this is happening on a daily basis, it feels like, where we either hear about somebody from Venezuela killing a Laken Riley while she's out for a run, 22 years old, at the University of Georgia, or we hear about these rapes, these murders that keep happening over and over that could have been prevented if we simply had something resembling border security and enforcing the laws on the books. Instead, this is what we're having here. And this is a real problem, by the way, to the point that this is a #1 issue going into this campaign, the issue of illegal immigration. That includes some people, they're not here, by the way, to apply for a job at Walmart and make their lives better in this great country. Many that are coming over have that thought process. But we have some that are coming to do harm to Americans, whether we're talking about a rapist in this case, or we're talking about actual terrorists from ISIS-K or from Al-Qaeda, who we just saw last week. 8 were arrested from ISIS-K in Philadelphia, New York, and San Francisco. There's many, many more, and we're looking at another October 7th if we don't do something about this now. But under this administration, it simply is not going to happen, all while we have some in the media who think it's just fear-mongering. What a joke, Todd.
Yeah, such a joke. This underscores the media and the left's view of government, which is to give what they view as downtrodden people another chance or equity. They don't seem to realize the only goal of government is to make you, Carly, me, our families feel safe.
Yes.
That's it. That's all you should be doing. Everything else is fluff, and they don't understand it, and that's why they get ridiculous reactions like that. Before we let you go, want to get your thoughts on this final topic. Along those lines, Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg now dropping the charges, shocker, for nearly all the pro-Palestinian protesters who took over Hamilton Hall at Columbia back in April. We knew this would happen, but Joe, what message does this send? One, to those rioters, and that's exactly what they are, but also to the students who are going to Columbia just trying to get an education, get a good job when they come out, do the right thing. What's the message, Joe?
Yeah, Todd. And what about the janitors that were literally taken hostage by these people against their will? That is a crime. Doing everything they did as far as you see the fires, you see the property damage, you see the threats to Jewish students. How do you just get off scot-free? Oh, that's right. Alvin Bragg is the guy is in charge. And this once again shows that the difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. And I guess Alvin Bragg is too busy prosecuting former presidents over bookkeeping errors to prosecute actual criminals that deserve to be behind bars. And this is why, by the way, more people are fleeing New York than any other state in the country. California is a close second, and they're all going to places like Florida, Texas, Tennessee, South Carolina, Georgia. The police are leaving in droves as well because they keep arresting people and doing their jobs only to see them back out in the street because DA Alvin Bragg wants it that way. This is all by design, and it sends a message, to answer your question, Todd, that if you want to do this again, go right ahead, slap on the wrist, maybe at best, and you could go back on your way. I'll end this segment the same way I ended the last topic. What a joke. Yeah. What an absolute joke.
Absolutely no lesson learned there. Joe, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great weekend.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.